Good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? This is Rima Bashara with Loads and More. Sorry, I forgot something for today's education station. And I have it now. I know I'm a few minutes early, but I always come on a bit early just so that WoodUbend has the time to shout me out. Good morning, Betty. How are you? It is so cold here. I just can't stand it. Good morning, Tiffany. How are you? Tiffany, I'm on here every other week. And I am also on my own page, Walls and More, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 o'clock. Good morning, Ari. How are you? Oh, you're at work. You're sneaking it in, huh? That's the way to do it. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm hoping that this project will help those that... oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, today I'm starting a bit later than 2. It's probably around 2:30, so maybe you can catch the end. How is everyone doing? Betty, I am quite sick of the cold. I know I'm in short sleeves, but I can't work with long sleeves. I've tried, but it's cold. It's really cold. How is the weather? Oh, no problem, Ari. See you later. Good morning, Lori. How are you? I'm hoping that today's live will encourage you to do some foam Easter eggs. I'm not doing Easter eggs right now because we still haven't had Valentine's Day. I am going to be doing a foam Valentine's Day heart. So I'm glad you're all on. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy my Thursdays once I've decided what I'm going to do. And I try to do something different every week, every other week. Oh, you've got rain. Yeah, that's true. California's had an awful lot of rain. We've had a lot of cold. We actually saw the sun for the first time on Saturday. And I quite missed it. And today it's sunny, but it's cold. But I've had it. I really have. I don't know what I'm doing in Massachusetts with all this cold weather. I need to be somewhere where it's hot. Not humid, just hot. So we're just waiting for WoodUbend to share us out. And, oh, 60, I'll take 60. It's today, did I say Thursday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Thank you, Betty. Betty, you know it's early in the morning for me. As it is, even if it wasn't early in the morning, I still would be totally saying the wrong words. So we're going to be working on this that I got from Dollar Tree. It's a foam heart. But I'll repeat that when everyone... Thank you for the hearts and the likes. But I'll repeat that when we're shared. Good morning, Leona. How are you? How's the weather? Yeah, you know me in words, right? So it's going to be a fun project. I've started a little bit of it because otherwise it would take too long to... Good morning, WoodUbend. Okay, we've been cross-posted. So good morning, everyone, all over who's watching, all over the world. I'm not sure where from. Oh, we've got Belgium. Thank you, Belgium, for joining us. It's early here. It's 9 o'clock, but for Laurie, for example, it's 6 o'clock. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, good morning. Okay, today I thought of doing something. I've had bad experiences. Good morning, WoodUbend Molding. Hello, hello. 2 years ago, when I first tried doing Easter eggs using foam, I had a few successes, but I also had a few failures. So today I just thought that I would share with you how I apply my WoodUbend on my foam. So this is a foam that I got from Dollar Tree. I don't remember. I think it was one of the $3 ones. So what I did was, as I said earlier, I did start it because I knew I wouldn't have enough time. Sorry, excuse me. So I'll tell you what I did though. I divided, let me bring you down. And this is the heart. What I did was put tape right down the middle, all the way over. And on this side, I put foils, which is this. And I need to retouch it up. Sorry. And on this side, I painted it. And last night, I kind of couldn't sleep. Sorry, I just had to have some water. There's something caught in my throat. I was concerned that I was going to goof up, just like I did with the foam eggs. So I tried it out and it worked fine. And now, good morning, WoodUbend, Canada. Good morning, Gwendolyn. You don't have to paint before, by the way, on the foam. I did because I don't want to see white. So I'm going to move this away. I'm going to get my let me turn you down even more. My glue. And right here, I've got a few WoodUbends. These are broken WoodUbends, or first generation WoodUbends that I don't sell, or used pieces like this. And, you know, there's painted ones. So we're going to see how we're going to fit them on, because I want to show you how I use this over Christmas. This is a wooden, sorry, not wooden, a cardboard cone. And what I did exactly the same thing, but it's on cardboard. And I painted it black and then highlighted with gold. So as you can see, your leftover WoodUbends are great, great treasures. And don't throw them out. So let me put this back so that we don't have an accident. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my my glue. Yeah, that's what started it, Donna. I did foam ones a while back, and some of them popped. So I think I've learned a little bit from doing this so that I won't have it popping this year. But you never know. I could end up with a popped WoodUbend. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is apply a few flowers because it is Valentine's. And right here, I did apply Cupid just for interest, and it is Valentine's Day. So this is another piece of broken WoodUbend that I painted. So the first thing I'm going to do is heat this up. And the point is to try and fill up as much as you can. Yeah, the flowers are really neat. I think this is a daffodil, which I want to use. So I'm going to heat this. The first thing I'm going to do is heat up my piece so that it's really, really hot. And then I'm going to apply the glue, put it on, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's gotten to the point where it's really bendy. That's the stage I want. And I'm going to apply some glue. And the glue I use is Titebond Quick and Thick because it's quick and it is thick. Now, if I end up with areas where there's glue, it doesn't bother me. I can paint right over them. So I want to apply this right in the corner here. Well, not corner, but there's a little gap. And I'm going to remove some of the glue. And I'm going to heat up but I'm not doing it from close by. Hey, good morning, Miriam. How are you? I hope the weather's good in Texas. But because I'm not heating it really hard, really like I would normally, I'm just going to have to do this. Make sure it's stuck on everywhere. And keep my fingers on it. I'm going to pick up the water. And the most you have to do is make sure you keep your fingers on it, because it can easily pop off without you even realizing it. So let me see what next I'm going to do. I'm thinking maybe this or okay, let's do a big one. It's in the 50s. You're lucky. Betty, what is it here? Because it's cold. I don't know. I don't even bother looking at the temperature anymore. So don't forget that I will probably do another demo with the Easter eggs. Oh, you have a heart? Oh, you can do it on a wooden heart, Lori. I've done it on wood Easter eggs. So I just want to make sure this is really, really well heated. And I said I was going to put it somewhere like this. So let's do that. Oops. My glue friend paintbrush. I am applying a lot more glue than I would normally, but that will get covered up by the paint, the metallics paste that I'm going to use. But I'm definitely going to do this, Donna, with an Easter egg as well. You can do it with any yeah, it's called Betty. It really is. I'm sick of it. And it will move around on you. I'm not going to say it won't. It will move around. But I'm not heating it up quite directly. I'm moving my heat gun. Yeah, we could. We could, Donna, absolutely. And I put my heat gun by accident on a piece of plastic. Easter this year is in March for the Western church, but for the Eastern church it's May. So I might be doing Easter eggs right up until May. So I'm just going to hold it again. I haven't tried it. I don't know that I would put glue right on the velvet, because the velvet, if you get any glue on it and it's in the wrong place, it will show. But you can try, Lori. I don't see why not, if you're hyper careful. So this is beginning to cool down. I'm going to give it another little bit of heat. And see how it went around the corner, around the bend? I use my apron to clean up my brushes. And I'm just going to give it another quick heat. Hi, Rennie, how are you? Rennie, I'm doing something I think you asked about, using leftover WoodUbend. And I'm using it on foam. This is from Dollar Tree. I foiled, I painted, and then I'm adding this. I see a little bit that did not go down. And now I want to put a flower. Let me see, this one is a bit too big, but I can put it here. Sure, Donna. I'll talk to you. I'll message you, Donna. Oh, Kim, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Kim, you're biased. Kim and Rennie are my regular friends on my lives. And I appreciate them all. For me, this is a lot of fun. It's always good to try out new things. Sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. But when they don't, we've learned something. Okay, this is a flower. And I picked a big one because I have a big space. And these areas you can either leave like this, or you can fill them in. No problem, Rennie. And I tend to use little trims, pieces of trims that I cut up. I try to remove what I can from these, squeezing out the remainder of the glue. And when it squeezes out, it's great, because it means you've got good bonding. Now, who has not used WoodUbend and would like more information on it, on how to use it? Let's do this one here. Or should we do here? Just want to make sure it fits in. This one's a bit tight. Let's try it here. Yes, that will be a lot of fun. It's going to be messy fun. This one is a bit thicker, so will take a little bit longer. Hi, Carol. Hi, Nadine. Yeah, WoodUbend is amazing, Nadine. I don't know how we survived without it. This is getting very hot, but it's a bit thicker than the others. I should have brought out, I've got gloves that help with the heat. But you know, you buy things and then you put them away somewhere and you don't remember where. So again, you have to be very, very careful and keep moving the gun. Because if you don't, you're going to hear a plop. But the trick to this is for sure to heat up your WoodUbend really, really well before you apply it. I'm just holding it with my fingers. Good morning, Lynn. I'm just holding on. Oh, good luck. Good luck, Lori. I'm just holding on to it. Let's see. There's another flower, but let me see if I can put this one in. Actually, we'll put this one in. This one is beginning to come off a little bit, so because it's thicker, it's taking a bit longer. Another flower. These are all first generations that I'm not selling anymore because we have the third generation. If you keep moving it, if you heat up your WoodUbend really well, Kim, before you apply the glue, and you keep moving it, what it will do is, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but see these, foam bubbled up, the foam is bubbled up. Well, what happens is this is smooth right here, but when I do heat it, it does bubble up. But that's the only thing I've noticed with this. I have had it, I have to be honest in that I have had it pop when I did Easter eggs. But so far, I mean, since I've learned to apply it in this way, I've been fine. Let's see if I can fit this one somewhere. Or here. Oh, maybe this one. Let's heat up. I'm trying to find small pieces now. And you just fill in. Oh, you're welcome. That's just by heating it up when I'm putting the WoodUbend. It looks like chicken pox or... And just make sure that if you're going to do this, that it's dense. The foam is rather dense. No, I'm not putting it here. Yeah, I've never made a quilt, Kim. I mean, that in itself is a great texture too. I don't really want to cut any of the pieces that are not cut, so I'm going to look for small broken pieces. So let's heat this one up. And just keep your eye on some of the areas. Like I've just noticed this one needs more attention. And for the next week or so, we're doing giveaways on my lives. So if you'd like to join us, that would be great. Let me see what I have that's in small pieces. I just want tiny pieces now, more or less. But see, even these small ones, I can put this one there. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Miriam. It's 3 years of collections. This one is a bit too big, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it big. Good morning, Jill. How are you? Let's see this one. Good morning, Linda Johnson. How are you? Thank you for joining. And we're just applying bits and pieces of WoodUbend that are left over from projects on a foam heart. This one's been charred because I probably put it on my Betty? What's the thing that we use to do pancakes and things? I'm having a senior moment. Griddle, thank you, Jill. I might have to cut a little bit off this one, or I might, oh, it's actually cut off by itself. That's okay, Betty. Jill answered. We'll do a couple more and then we'll just paint it. I know it's not finished. I would add on a lot more. Just trying to dry fit the best ones. And I think I'll paint probably, I'll finish this side and then use that to paint. Let me see if I can dry fit this one. Let's try. I'm going to have to add some more glue. I'm going to have it overlap. To give it different heights. Just do that. Oops. Okay, that's the last one I'm going to do, and then we'll start painting this side. I would probably have added more here, right here. But you don't want to spend all your morning watching me glue. And I keep my Tide Bond upside down, especially when it starts to look like it's going to get empty. Where did I say I was putting this? Was it here? We'll put it here. That's a thicker one. So let's try this one. This is the bicycle chain. I would put probably some of these molds right here, just a few more if I was taking my time. This one needs a little bit more heating than the others. And I was going to paint it black, but then I've got brown in my foil, so that plan changed. Oops, I've got too much here. And I have to say, be prepared to have some hot WoodUbend. And it all, as long as it's heated well, you can apply it around any surface. And I know I hate wasting glue, so let me just do this one. And I didn't heat it up, I realize. But I think I was being too hasty. Okay, so I'm going to start painting. And I did pull out a brush. I am going to use the deep gold, and we're just going to do one side. And I'm going to add some water to it, and this is probably more than I need. I can go back and fill those in, and I might do that. I'm adding water because there's 3 ways to use the paste. One is through a stencil, and then you puff it up. Another one is to water it down to like this, or you can water it down more to make more of a wash. So I'm just applying this deep gold, and we'll just do half. It's been a while since we've puffed up some paste. And you would apply the paste all over. The white probably needs another coat. Maybe I need some more. Rennie, what happened? Yeah, I do too, Betty. Rennie, are you okay? Did something happen? Did I miss a comment? And I'll do the edge right here with a very fine tip. I don't want to get it on my on the foils. Now, if you do black and gold, it's very much more dramatic than what I'm doing right now. But I thought for a change, it would be nice. I'll come back and fill this in with another piece later. Right now, the important thing is just to paint the pieces I have right here. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, thank you, Rennie. And I want to leave it to dry. And then possibly, I don't know if I want that gold, but let's try it with that gold. This needs another coat, but because I don't want to take up any more of your time, I'm rushing through this. I'm just going to do a small section because it's really not dry. This is the, you can use any paint, but I'm using the Posh Chalk Metallic Paste because number one, it smells great. Number two, I like the shine of it. But you can use pigment. You can use wax to highlight the areas you want. And I still think that gold would be the best bet. But I'm just going to try this. I don't want to try the wax because it's oil, it's not water-based. And I want to... This may not end up being the final colors. I might come back and change it because I don't think... Well, this needs repainting, but I just wanted to give you an idea. This is not the dramatic finish I was hoping for, but I will finish it. So look at this. And versus this. So let me just bring you up. And just with a few pieces of leftover WoodUbend, this is what you can achieve. Thank you. I will finish this probably after my live. My live is going to be around 2:30. So I will finish this after my live. And I might actually take a video of what I'm redoing. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thank you, WoodUbend, for letting me on your channel. Hope you all have a wonderful, warm day. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Otherwise, I will see you on my page, Walls and More, this afternoon around 2:30. Take care, everyone.